good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. We must remember that we're all little angels. Okay, my delicious babies, now then, 3, 2, 1. Beam me up, Scotty. Okay, my delicious babies, now then, my juicy little lads. Okay, now then, it was to do with the weather today. It was sun shining, but now it's not. There's a little bit of wind. It's not what I would say very warm. Okay, my delicious babies, mind you, it may change, but of course, we've had the zuzzums in the sky, do you see what I mean? Making not so very nice fluffy clouds. They're grey and miserable clouds. Okay, my delicious babies, of course, it could differ in other parts of the old UK. I hope they've got sunshine, my delicious babies, and I hope that wherever you are, that you have sunshine, okay, my delicious babies, because of course, it always makes everybody, feel much better, doesn't it? Do you see what I mean? When the sun's out. Of course, when it's miserable, you tend to see rather a lot of, God bless the dear little souls, mankind, where they're feeling rather miserable, because that's how it makes you feel, my delicious babies, do you say? Anyway, I've got me magpie. Do you know something? I have a number of them who come in the garden, as well as my beautiful little pigeons who've been coming to me for years. Oh, God bless them. Of course, I have such a selection of different birds, and I have 2 little squirrels who come down, and I tell you what, they make sure that they feed their beaks, I mean, they take a lot of the food, the little magpies, but of course, we've known for years, haven't we, with magpies, that, if you leave something sparkly, like on a windowsill or something, and the doors, the window, is open, yeah, they'll take it. What do they call it? They'll nick it. They'll steal it. My delicious babies. They're just like shiny things now. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, my delicious babies. They also like the bread and butter, peanuts, mealworms, seeds. And they always get here first, my delicious babies, before anybody else. God bless. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Mind you, I haven't seen my little squirrel yet. Okay. Maybe he or she's come down from the hotel. They'll come down a bit later, I reckon. Anyway, my delicious babies, but it's just so calming just to watch them. Do you see what I mean? It's really calming just to see them eat, and then they rub their beaks, like on the fences and everything, as if to say, oh, then they go back and have a bit more. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, what have we got? Do ramble on sometimes, my delicious babies. Anyway, please take the notice. Now then, so oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. The grey herring, we actually, that doesn't mean no, we actually have it's a bird who is a grey herring. Okay, you can actually see it on YouTube, the grey herring. Okay, my delicious babies. This one that I saw a couple of days ago, well, it appears that it was the rat catcher. Oh, I felt so sorry for that poor little rat. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Yeah. Well, we've got one over the back over there, my delicious babies, and what it does, it does, it likes to be by water. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But it does make an appearance, but whenever he or she comes, you'll have your bird watchers out, you know what I mean? Because it is rather special, do you know what I mean, to see the old herring, God bless. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention it, my delicious little babies. They're pretty strong birds, actually. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, right, okay. So, this one here, my delicious little babies. Now, this is Times Radio on YouTube, my delicious little babies. So, if you could please and thank you, just tap into YouTube, Times Radio, Time Space Radio. This uploader happens to have 800, well it's now 845,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, the video should read, okay? I do not normally like to advertise, say, Times Radio or anything, right? But just something, okay, my delicious little babies. So the video should read, Dr. Michael Mosley was just 90, 90, just going over the numbers, seconds from safety when he died on Greek island. Of course, you know, very sadly, we keep hearing, don't we, that word died, don't we, my delicious little babies? David Brown. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Dr. Michael Mosley was just 90 seconds from safety when he died on Greek island, you know, that Greek island of Simi. David Brown. My delicious little babies. To me, okay, there's something very odd, okay? And the man who was interviewing the reporter in Simi in Greece, he said, oh yes, he said, what did he say? Or words to effect, you know, it's a beautiful place for such a sad something. I cannot remember, I should have wrote it down. Anyway, my delicious babies, there's something, I don't know, I do know, there's something very odd about this. There we are, very odd about this story. And not only that, my delicious babies, but where they said 90. See where we are with the numbers now? Do you see what I mean? Like, you see a lot of 3, you see a lot of 6, you see a lot of 11, you see a lot of 17. You know, then you'll see 4 sometimes, my delicious little babies. But lately it's been 2 and 3, which comes to 5, my delicious little babies, okay? But there's something about this story, my delicious little babies, okay? And how they said 90 seconds. So somebody's actually done the footsteps for 90 seconds. See, I'm not getting anything across my shoulders. So there's something, there we are, there's something about this story. Okay, my delicious babies. What it is, I do not know. But I don't know. I'm not very, shall we say, trusting the story, if you know what I mean, my delicious little babies. I'm just not. Okay? Anyway, I've ticked it off. Now, who I was looking at a couple of days ago, oh, God bless him, and of course with anybody, not in that way, not in that way. Who I was looking at was, it's on YouTube. I never wrote it down, actually. I should have done. Okay, my delicious little babies. But our lovely, God bless his beautiful, dear little soul. Not in that way, not in that way, like I say. But when he left the world, God bless his beautiful, dear little soul, Dr. Rashid Buttar. No, I'll never forget him. He was, there we are, a wonderful doctor. And I went back to looking on YouTube with that Drew, what's his name? Drew Griffin. You know, the one who was in America. Okay, my delicious babies. And it was like over 10 minutes interview with our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar on YouTube and Drew Griffin. Okay. Please, I'd like you, if you could, just a little bit of time out your day or night, just to please look at that video. Okay. And I'll repeat it again when I looked, oh, God bless his beautiful, dear little soul, our dear little Dr. Rashid Buttar, you know, and his, God bless him, and his poor little face, when that Drew Griffin was, you know, basically saying that he's crazy, that our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar, you know, at that time when he was alive, God bless him, that he was crazy. Do you see what I mean? Yes, anyway. And during that short interview, our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar said, he said, will come back to me, he said, in 3 years, you know, because that Drew Griffin had also taken the jibby jab. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And I'm not saying that to hurt, offend, or upset anybody who has taken, okay? Not at all. It's just I just use the words jibby jab. Okay, my delicious little babies that you are, okay? But yes, so, well, very sadly, Dr. Rashid Buttar, he never got the chance to live, did he? My delicious little babies, with what, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, what was done to him. But of course, what was it, a year ago that Drew Griffin passed away? You see what I mean? The same one who was calling our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar crazy. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So, you know, the way I see it is, you know, I'm a nice woman. Yes, I am. And anybody who knows me knows that, there we are, knows that I am, okay? But, no, I never felt sorry one bit that Drew Griffin passed away. No, not with the way he treated our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar. No, do you say? You know, wanting to make a holy show of him. You know, on the television. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Well, then he got what the duck give him, isn't it? I don't feel bad one bit. But I go back to looking at that video from time to time. Do you see? You know, when nobody wanted to hear what our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar was saying, you know, they just wanted, you know, to try to make him look, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, like an Egypt. Do you see what I mean? When he was done, there we are, telling the truth now, isn't it? So God bless our beautiful little Dr. Rashid Buttar, okay? But if he was alive, well, God bless him, he would have seen it out, wouldn't he? Do you see what I mean? So he would have, you know, just watching the flex. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. But he was right. When he said, come back to me, he said in, you know, in 3 years' time. Well, of course, he never would have been able to, would he? So if our lovely Dr. Rashid Buttar was alive, you know, he wouldn't have been able to, would he? In that, do you see what I'm saying? Yes. But of course, this is, you know, that's why I've got absolutely zero respect for any of these putrid newsreaders. Do you see what I mean? Everybody is pushing it. And the only time when you see them not doing it, my delicious babies, is when, you know, they've come to find out that they got, there we are, what the duck give them, isn't it? Yes? And then they're all upset because they too have taken the old jibby jab. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Well, they're not smiling now, are they? My delicious babies? No, they are not. Good. That's what I say. Look what they've done around the world. Good. Like I said, one way or another, you know, we deserve, there we are, and we want justice. Do you say? But I don't feel bad for none of them. Whether it be in the UK or any other country, especially in America. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I've got nothing against, not the Americans, you know what I mean? It's the putrid. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Just like that flipping, what's his name? Again, who I mentioned, Chris Cuomo, wherever his flipping surname is. Yeah, he never liked it, did he? You know, when he was, you know, telling somebody, oh, take, do you see what I mean? And then finds out that now he's been injured. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and then he's on the flipping ivermectin. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes, and then he's going here, there and everywhere to go and get an effing interview. You know what I mean? Yeah? Doesn't like it. He's another one, isn't it? There we are, got what the duck give him, isn't it? Good. I don't feel bad one bit, my delicious little babies. Not for what they've done. Not for what they've done. You see? Okay, that's what I've got to say. Don't feel bad one bit. Now then, my delicious little babies, what else? Yeah. So something about that Michael Mosley. I cannot put my finger on it. My delicious little babies, I just cannot put my finger on it. But there we are, there's something. Okay, my delicious little babies, but I don't know. Maybe, there we are, maybe we'll find out something. Do you see what I mean? A little bit later down the line. Like we usually do, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay? Anyway, so what's the next one? Oh, yes. This one here, my delicious little babies, this is on BitChute, okay? So, oh, I wrote that twice with Times Radio, Michael Mosley, yes. Twice I wrote it on the previous page and on this one as well, yeah. This is a search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Jim space Crenshaw with a C, not a K. And then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Now then, Jim is now up to 80,128. Yes, Jim, keep going. God bless you. Okay. Now then, so this video here is about, is it just over 12 minutes long now, delicious babies, which that's rather long actually for Jim Crenshaw, God bless, because usually he just does shorty, tiny videos. But there's another your man there talking. Now, the video should read, oh yes, you're stupid. This is America again. Your stupid phone is telling the insurance company how you drive. Yes, my delicious babies, do you say? I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Your stupid phone is telling the insurance company how you drive. Yes, my delicious babies, see, this is what's happening. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. Because as we very well know, you know, our dog and Burns, you know, they listen to everything, don't they, my delicious babies? I was done saying this how many years back now, you know, because what they do, okay, is say for example, you know, you could be mentioning, could be anything. You could mention, you know, I don't know, let me just spare a cream cake. And then you go on to YouTube, my delicious babies, and then what pops up? You know, cream cakes. Do you see? So they are listening to everything. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And it's just like the television for years. They've had inbuilt cameras. That's why, you know, say if you're, me personally, I've never had a television in any of my bedrooms. Sorry, so stumbling there. In any of my bedrooms, my delicious babies. I just haven't, okay? But you imagine if you've got a couple, so, you know, I'm trying to keep my channel clean, my delicious babies. And say, for example, they're swinging off the old, you know, chandeliers, okay? Okay? Well, the camera there, so there we are looking at everything, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? Well, I wouldn't want somebody staring at myself if I was with somebody else. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Do you say? But that's the dirty things they do, isn't it? Do you say? But yes, well worth a little listen to that, my delicious little babies, okay? And what your man there talks about, not Jim, but the one who's on this video, is he talks about these apps. Now, with me personally, I try my best not to have a lot of apps. There's very few that I've got, okay? Because there's an app for this, an app for that, an app for the next thing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? Yeah? Interesting little video that is, my delicious little babies. So you can bet your bottom dollar that if they're doing it born in the USA, well, the chances are, there we are, they're doing it elsewhere. My delicious little babies, do you say? You just cannot trust anything. Anything that they do now, you cannot trust. Pieces of effing shit, they all are. Do you see what I mean, okay? Now then, my delicious little babies, to the next one. So you're ticked off, Jim, God bless you. Now then, there's two more, okay, my delicious little babies. So this one here, oh yeah. This is who I do advertise. And again, like I said, with anybody, not in that way, not in that way. understanding space the space Lars. And then space bar, bit tutor, then you should have reached your destination, okay? Now, understanding the Lars, we're going to tick you off. Understanding the Lars has 7,464 subscribers, my delicious babies. So they are, they are gathering numbers. God bless you, know what I mean? Anybody who I advertise, I want them, there we are, their numbers just to rock it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes, okay. Now then, this is only a shorty video. It's about 30 seconds long. Now, delicious babies, okay, must keep a handle on things. Vax collapses on live TV. Brought to you by Pfizer. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, repeat again. Vax collapses on live TV. Brought to you by Pfizer. Yes, my delicious babies. So, yeah, it's showing you that live television, and I tell you who it shows as well. What's her name? Tiffany Dover. That our lovely, oh, God bless his dear little soul. I wish he was still alive. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Okay? I wish that, it was just a dream. Do you know what I mean? Our lovely, not in that way. Our lovely Gonzalo Lira, God bless him, okay, because he was talking on YouTube, because he was talking a lot about little Tiffany Dover. And what it was, she was in America again. She was the one who took the jibby jab and then sort of fainted and collapsed on live on television. My delicious babies, okay, when not long after taking it. Because that Pfizer was from the start. Okay, my delicious babies. I mean, I seen, there we are, video after video where, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, okay, where they're, mankind, where they're shaking, they cannot stop shaking. Okay, they've got all sorts of different things going on now then, okay. Face paralysis, their eyes, everything. There's lots of different things. There was others who were coming, and this is all on BitShit, my delicious babies, at the start of this flipping chat. Do you see what I mean? Where this one was it a man? It was a man, and there was a it was like a truck, and it had a Bert on the back, so they were towing, to tow the boat, and it was stationary. And this man, God bless him, went into the Jibby Jab centre, okay, and that was Pfizer, and got into his car. Anyway, couldn't control the car, went straight into the back of the boat, because his foot just went vroom like this, because he was having some sort of, God bless him, some sort of awful reaction to the Jibby Jab. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Okay, smashed straight into the boat. And then, of course, others went to go and, to go and help him, to get him, to try and help him, to get him out the car and everything, yeah? Yes? It was happening, some was as quick as 15 minutes after. Yes? My delicious babies, okay? So it's not just been happening born in the USA, it was happening, there we are, in the UK and all other countries now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? It was awful what I was seeing. I mean, bus drivers having seizures, heart attacks. I mean, one went into a lake. Another bus is spinning, round and round and round. Do you see what I mean? Just cannot control it, because the bus driver cannot control the vehicle. Do you see what I mean? The bus. Do you see? Oh, see, there we are, loads of videos. God bless, and I feel so sorry. But this is all to do with the live TV, where they were just, collapsing and everything. Okay, my delicious babies, it's, it's just not nice to see, my delicious babies, but at the same time, it shows you how dangerous these things are now then. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Now then, oh yeah, this is another one. I've never seen this one before, actually. Search engine of your choice, my delicious babies. Eyes. It's 3 words into one, my delicious babies, okay? eyes is watching. Okay, my delicious little babies, ours is watching. Okay, my delicious little babies. Then space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. This uploader happens to have 19,229 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, the video should read, sorry, eyes is watching, hashtag 145, hyphen excess deaths. Yeah, keep hearing that word very sadly lately, my delicious little babies. Hyperinflation, AR, hospitals, you know, AR hospitals, oh yes, okay, climate change, vaccines, okay, my delicious little babies. So I'll just repeat again. Eyes is watching, hashtag 145, sorry, excess deaths, hyperinflation, AR hospitals, climate change, vaccines. Okay, my delicious babies. So this is on, I do believe, was it just under an hour or just over an hour? Anyway, for some of you, you may have seen, or know of this upload, but me personally, I have not seen this before. Okay. Very interesting because he covers a lot of not in that way. He covers a lot of different topics and everything. Okay, of course, it's very explanatory in the title of the video. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, it also shows you where you've got this art hospital, so you've got robots. Okay, so what they're talking about is that these robots, instead of having say a doctor or something like this now, or a surgeon, the robots will sort you out, make you better. Okay, my delicious, but it's all just crackers as far as I'm concerned. Do you understand what I mean? It's just potty. Absolutely. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the one I've seen it on. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay. Yeah, he also explains about to do the climate, that flipping crocker shot. And then, because like they're telling us that it's really hot over here. This is what they're telling us, my delicious little babies. And then, of course, they expect all of us in the UK to effing believe this flipping bullshit. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyone with flipping half a flipping noddle would know that this is not hot and sunny. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? They must think we're flipping effing Egypt, honestly. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Just gets worse by the minute. But, of course, you just got to laugh. Do you know what I mean? Because if you do not laugh, you're going to cry, aren't you? Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Yeah, but this is interesting. And he also talks about, of course, all of the passings, God bless, and everything what's been happening there. Really interesting little video. Because I thought I'll click on it, because I've never seen it before. I thought I'll click on it and just say, do you see what I mean? But it was good to listen to, very interesting. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, so, is there anything else to tell you? There is one more. Yes. Our lovely, not in that way, our lovely redacted on YouTube. So you'd only have to type in please and thank you. Redacted. Okay, my delicious babies. They're now up to 2.39 million. Okay, subscribers, my delicious babies. So they're very large, God bless. Now then, is our, our lovely little Natalie, Clayton and Dave and Phil. Okay, my delicious babies, okay? Now, the video should read, okay? Now, I don't like having to, talk about it, talk about this subject, but we have to talk about it, okay, my delicious babies? Now then, the video should read, Ukraine has a dark secret, and Ukrainian families are demanding answers. Yes, my delicious little babies. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Dave and Phil. God bless you. Okay? So now I'm going to close my book. Yes, my delicious little babies. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I've known, there we are, long time. for years, okay? Now, I was mentioning months and months ago as well to do with, there's a place, it's, I forgot what they're called now, God love them, somewhere like China, okay? And this kind of thing now has been happening, you know, but what's been happening is they're being kidnapped off the street. I've seen there are plenty of footage on this, smart little babies, and very sadly, they're given, shall we just say, so sad it is, but just enough food just to keep them alive, my delicious little babies. Yes, that's how putrid and wicked and evil it is. Okay, and then of course, you know, when somebody from another country needs an organ, well then they remove the organ, and very sadly, with the dear man or woman, God bless them, they leave them to bleed out. Okay, there we are, my delicious little babies. Okay, this is very serious. Okay, there we are. This has been going on for years. Okay, but what Natalie and Clayton and Phil or Dave, God bless, are talking about, okay, is that what's been happening is that in oh yeah, good old Ukraine, you know, they keep ka-ching, 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 sending plenty ka-ching over there. Do you see what's the name, Martin? You've got everything going on, like, God bless, you know, soldiers who have, you know, they're all stitched up, you know, where they've had, you know, their organs, parts of their organs removed, my delicious little babies. Oh, yes. And then, of course, they talk about the battlefield, you know, and, of course, you know, with myself, like I said, we want a total end to any war, okay, completely, as quickly as possible, please God, and thank you. Do you see what I mean? But, of course, you know, these, God love them, the soldiers are worth more, very sadly, passed away than alive, it seems, my delicious babies. This is not the first time, and I'm going to be honest with you, okay, that I have heard about this awful, putrid and wicked and evilness, okay? This is not the first time I've heard this, my delicious babies. No, it isn't, okay? But I'm so happy and pleased that dear little Natalie, dear little Clayton, dear little Phil and Dave, there we are covering this, okay? They're also talking about what's going on with, because it's big business with organs, but it's also big business with paedophiles, it seems. But of course, you know, and then of course, you know, they're talking about the Middle East, you know, where they do not believe in organs, sorry, so I keep stumbling here, organ harvesting, my delicious babies, but of course they don't mind taking, you know, somebody else's organ, you know, dipping out their country now to go and have an organ and then dipping back into their country. Do you follow me, my delicious little babies, okay? Then they're talking about the babies and everything, you know, this is a rewind and start again, you know, rent a womb. Oh, yes, there we are, I know all about this, okay, my delicious little babies, this is nothing new to myself to hear this, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. So the fact of the matter is there's an awful lot going on in Ukraine, my delicious little babies, but then again, like I said, Ukraine, there we are, which I've known, ding, ding, dong, dong, for many years, okay, is that, and Prague, okay, is the most, there we are, corrupt, do you say, my delicious little babies? And I don't know if you remember, when was it, some years back now, my delicious little babies, some of you may remember and some of you may not, okay, do you remember like years and years ago where they was asking for models, you know, whether it be in the UK or whether it be they come from, God bless them, somewhere else, okay, when these young lasses, teenagers, you know, thought that they were going, you know, into modelling, just to find that they did not end up there. My delicious little babies, where they ended up, very sadly, was somewhere like Prague, shall we say. And there was no way for them to get home because they wasn't allowed to. So they're being used as, very sadly, their bodies used ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Real bad. My delicious little babies like, shall we just say 30 men a day? Yes, my delicious little babies, there we are. Awful. Okay? And these poor young lassies never had a way out. You see what I mean? Because they just end up, very sadly, passed away. Somebody just kill them. You know what I mean? If they tried to escape or anything. My delicious little babies, okay? That's why you've got to be very careful what you trust. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies. Oh, yes, but this was big time years ago. That was. Okay, my delicious little babies. So again, there's nothing new. You know, when I've heard this is, I do not mean it nastily, but this is nothing new to myself. But the reason why I mention it is like I just said earlier, I'm so pleased that they're covering this, okay? It's not a topic or subject that really want to listen to, which is the truth, but very sadly, there we are, it is the truth. You know, and imagine those poor little bairns, you know, in Ukraine, you know, the little orphans and everything, you know, being sold off. My delicious little babies, do you say? And they too, God love them, God bless them all, you know, with their organs and everything, my delicious little babies, do you say? Either that or something else, the dirty effers. Flipping paedophiles. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of my video, my delicious little babies. Oh, and just to let you know something else as well. I don't know whether some of you would know. Some of you would know and some of you wouldn't, actually. But when was it? It was about, I can't remember now, if it's about 2 or 3 years ago now. But they're called Mutter, M-U-T-T-R. And I remember going back a few years ago, it's got to be at least 2 or 3 years ago now. And for one tin, you know, like 1 tin of Italian tomatoes, my delicious babies, £10, 10 squids, ka-ching, 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 yes. My delicious babies. Well, I managed to get 4 tins for £5.35. And you should feel the weight of them. Do you see what I mean? Of course, you know, they peel them and everything. So anyway, but I'm going to be doing a number of things now, okay? Because I've got fresh tomato and I've got those tomatoes and I've got some organic tomatoes, okay? But what I'm going to make now, okay, my delicious babies, but please, can I just say, please, I know it's not very nice to talk about, it's not pleasant, but we have to see, there we are, the truth of what's going on. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, you know how many other countries there we are involved in it. Okay, my delicious babies. So until my next video, okay, sending peace, love, harmony and brass blessings. Thank you so very much to anybody for even watching my video, putting a like or anything, okay? May your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. I love you all so, okay? And wherever you are in the world, have a super duper morning, afternoon or evening, because you only get one life, okay, my delicious babies? Love you so much. A celery a day keeps the doctor away, just like a smile a day keeps the doctor away. And good vibrations. I've got to go, my delicious babies. The boiler man's got, he's knocking. Okay, my delicious baby's got to sort me hot water out. Anyway, so much love. Until next time, God bless. Take care. Love you all. Thank you. Goodbye.